And Helen, the radiance of women, answered Priam, I revere you so, dear father, dread you too. If only death had pleased me then, grim death, that day I followed your son to Troy, forsaking my marriage bed, my kinsman and my child, my favourite, now full grown, in the lovely comradeship of women my own age. Death never came, so now I can only waste away in tears. But about your question, yes, I have the answer. That man is Atreus' son, Agamemnon, lord of empires, both a mighty king and a strong spearman too, and he used to be my kinsman, whore that I am. There was a world, or was it all a dream? Her voice broke, but the old king, lost in wonder, cried out, How lucky you are, son of Atreus, child of fortune, your destiny so blessed. Look at the vast Achaean armies you command. Years ago I visited Phrygia, rife with vineyards, saw the Phrygian men with their swarming horses there, multitudes. The armies of Otreus, Mygdon like a god, encamped that time along the Sangarius river banks. And I took my stand among them, comrade in arms, the day the Amazons struck, a match for men in war. But not even those hordes could match these hordes of yours, your fiery-eyed Achaeans. Inciting Odysseus next, the old king questioned Helen. Come, dear child, tell me of that one too. Now who is he? Shorter than Atreus' son Agamemnon, clearly, but broader across the shoulders, through the chest. There, you see, his armor's heaped on the green field, but the man keeps ranging the ranks of fighters like a ram. Yes, he looks to me like a thick-fleeced bellwether ram, making his way through a big mass of sheep flocks, shining silver gray. Helen, the child of Zeus, replied, That's Laertes' son, the great tactician, Odysseus. He was bred in the land of Ithaca, rocky ground, and he's quick at every treachery under the sun, the man of twists and turns. Helen paused, and the shrewd Antenor carried on her story. Straight to the point, my lady, very true. Once in the past he came our way, King Odysseus, heading the embassy they sent for your release, together with Menelaus dear to Ares. I hosted them, treated them warmly in my halls, and learned the ways of both, their strategies, their traits. Now, when they mingled with our Trojans in assembly, standing side by side, Menelaus' shoulders mounted over his friends in height and spread. When both were seated, Odysseus looked more lordly. But when they spun their appeals before us all, Menelaus spoke out quickly, his words racing, few but clear as a bell, nothing long-winded or off the mark, though in fact the man was younger. But when Odysseus sprang up, the famed tactician would just stand there, staring down hard, his eyes fixed on the ground, never shifting his scepter back and forth, clutching it stiff and still like a mindless man. You'd think him a sullen fellow or just plain fool, but when he let loose that great voice from his chest, and the words came piling on like a driving winter blizzard, then no man alive could rival Odysseus. Odysseus, we no longer gazed in wonder at his looks.